Hey guys, it's Void Concept here, and the World Wake quest has been moved back a week or so, so that won't be coming out this week. But that's not the main point of this video. Basically what I want to talk about in this video is 07scape servers and why I'm not on them, pretty much. I've been asked by a couple of people on my videos if I'm going to be playing on the 07scape servers, and the answer is no, as I kind of just said, and I want to give my reasoning why this is the case. Now, I made a list of stuff that I'm going to be talking about, and just looking at it right now, I've got something like 7 things keeping me from it, and 3 things that I would like from the 07scapes. One of them I can get, and actually I am getting, in Runescape. So, to my reasons. The first reason that I thought of was the run energy, and how you have to go to options to be able to turn it on, and I guess with HP as well, you have to go to stats to find your HP and what your hit points is actually at. I'd much rather have this system here with the minimap. But basically with run energy, it drains super quickly, and that's an annoyance. But then it takes like 10 minutes to get back half of your run energy, which is annoying as well. Now, I could solve this by getting my agility up first, and that's kind of what I did on this account. Was first skill I trained really was agility, and it was my highest for a while, I think. I don't know, maybe magic or HP was above before, but off topic. So to do that though, I'd have to make a trek halfway across the world, and then deal with the crowds that are there doing the same thing as me. So that's just not a win-win situation. Another thing keeping me off is the YouTube 07scape community. And what I mean by that is all of the commenters in the main YouTubers' channels that are like saying that Runescape is not the real Runescape, and 07scape is the real Runescape. They're both Runescape. Stop. Yes, you have a preference one over the other. That doesn't mean that Runescape is not Runescape at all. It just irks me, I guess. Not that any of you guys are doing that, but if you are, please stop. It's annoying. Especially when there's somebody saying, oh, yeah, I like Runescape, and then somebody comments back, what are you, a noob? 07scape is so much better, and they get like top comment, and the other person gets flagged for spam for some reason, for stating their preference. So, another thing I don't like is the lack of GE, God Wars, and all that type of stuff, and the fact that unids are back in the game. Yes, that is a bad thing for me. It opens up a giant potential for scam, rather than a money-making source. That's the main positive of it for most people. But why is it a money-making source? Because you can trade your guams, unidentified guams, for much more than they are actually worth. Everything will be about 1k, so you'll be trading all of your guams away while keeping your high-level herbs once you get the herb lore level to start doing that, or using those herbs. And I must admit, I did the same back in the day. I would get rid of my guams and terra almonds and all that, and I didn't do it often because it was super sketchy. Another reason, you're looking at him. Void Request, my new character that I've been training and planning on doing all of the quests. this is already taking up all of my time. I mean, I've played on this account probably 99% of my video game time this past week and couple days now. So, yeah, this account right here is keeping me off 07scape. So another thing is the lack of lodestones as well. I could have grouped that in with GE and God Wars. And actually I'm going to revisit GE in a second here. So the convenience of lodestones are just way too great. I mean, I can get anywhere in RuneScape and start training instantly rather than having to spend 15 extra minutes to get to the new training spot. And I'm not really exaggerating there. It sometimes takes 15 minutes to get from one area in RuneScape to another to start training. So, revisiting GE, not God Wars. I don't know if I've said this before, and if I did, it was ages ago. I actually suggested the GE, or a system like the GE, back in the day. Like a couple months before the GE came out. Now, of course, that's way too close to the actual release for them to have taken my feedback, and they were like, it probably saw that and was like, yep, it's coming. If saw that at all, I don't know. But yes, GE was actually something I suggested way back when. So it was a great update when it came out, in my opinion. And it's one of the few things that I suggested on the forums, and it's gotten into the game. And finally, one of the last reasons from keeping me off is the old graphics. Now, I've got a big monitor, which means that I'm using a resolution something like 1600 by 1000 pixels. I know that's not the exact resolution, but something around there, which means that the RuneScape screen is super small. And I don't want to resize my screen every time I want to play RuneScape. So that's just another little annoyance. It also means that fraps can't connect to it, so I would have to use Hypercam and WavePad to record, because Hypercam, I think the audio recording is not that great. So some things I would like from 07scape is the fresh start and the do-it-yourself style gameplay. It's not completely do-it-yourself in 07scape, but it's pretty close. And that is what I'm doing in CurrentScape right now. I am actually playing this character in do-it-yourself style. And of course, it was a start fresh. That's part of the reason why I've started this account, was to have the 07 experience, but in the modern game. Another thing I would like is the 07scape community. The community itself of 07scape seems to be a lot better than CurrentScape. Now, that's disregarding the YouTube community that's a bunch of trolls. And there's no more fishing spots. Great. I'll just sit here. But everybody seems to be helping each other out, and it seems to be just a positive experience overall for the community of 07scape. And finally, the last thing I'm going to talk about is Tutorial Island. Tutorial Island was by far the best tutorial this game has had. I've gone through it I don't know how many times, and it actually teaches you the game. The current tutorial is basically, hey, we've got this story of the trolls. You get to revisit this in like 3 other quests out of the like almost 200 quests now. Good job, Jagex. You introduced them to a part of the game that is basically irrelevant, the Troll Wars. And it doesn't really teach you how to play the game all that well. I mean, yes, you get to like catch a bird for hunter and stuff like that. That's the only thing I remember actually doing in that tutorial. And I played it less than a week, or actually about a week ago. So, Jagex, if you're watching this video, which I highly doubt you are, bring back Tutorial Island. It was by far the best tutorial. You can add more to it, add more land to it, add in these other skills that have come out afterwards. Maybe put some rune crafting in there, I don't know. And I just chose that skill randomly. But yeah, bring back Tutorial Island. So that is pretty much all I have or I'm going to talk about for this video. And I hope you guys don't take this the wrong way. I don't mean this as I'm hating on 07scape. I voted for 07scape on both Void Concept and Void Request, so it's not like I'm hating on it or anything. These are just the reasons that I am not personally playing it. So I will see you guys later, and thanks for watching.